kitchen hums a song it only knows it's 6. The light comes in like it forgot to call ahead. I'm standing here in socks that don't quite match, and somehow that feels like everything's correct. The water's almost ready, I can hear it think. It mutters to itself the way that old pipes do. There's nowhere I belong more than right here, between the not yet and the first sip coming through. No alarm can rush this, no calendar can touch this. Just me in the morning making quiet deals. The kettle knows before I do what kind of day this is. The kettle knows, it knows. It speaks in steam and I believe every word. 2 hands around a cup that's almost too warm. The kettle knows I needed this. I pour it slow like I invented time itself. The smell alone does something therapists charge for. The first sip hits and something in me sighs, like a sentence finally finding its last word. Outside the window someone's walking fast. They got a meeting I don't need to care about. I raise my cup like yeah, good luck with that, and take another sip just to make my point. No headline can shake this, no yesterday can take this. Just the cup and the light and the fact time. Alright, the kettle knows before I do what kind of day this is. The kettle knows, it knows. It speaks in steam and I believe every word. 2 hands around a cup that's almost too warm. The kettle knows I needed this. And maybe this is all the ritual I need. No grand plan, no perfect start, just water, heat, and the willingness to begin. Just to begin. The cup is half empty now or half begun, depending on the morning and the light. I've solved approximately nothing yet, but something in my chest feels loosely right. So here's to every ordinary Tuesday, to kitchens that are small but somehow full, to mornings that don't ask you to be ready, they just ask you to show up, and you do. Nothing has to mean much. Sometimes a cup's enough to remind you that you're here and doing fine. The kettle knows before I do what kind of day this is. The kettle knows, it knows. It speaks in steam and I believe every word. 2 hands around a cup that's almost too warm. The kettle knows, it always knew. The kettle knows I needed this. The kettle knows, needed this. Just the steam and the light and the quiet and the day beginning. I made it to the couch without a plan, and honestly that's half the victory. The mug is warm, the morning has no hands, it's not asking anything of me. 2 sugars, yeah, I know, but today I'm not explaining anything. The spoon goes round, the world goes slow, and that's the kind of math I'm calculating. No rush, no race, no reason to perform, just a cup and a quiet and a perfectly imperfect form. 2 sugars, no rush, the morning can wait, it's got nowhere to be. 2 sugars, no rush, no rush. Just me and the light having coffee for free. Nobody's timing me, nobody's watching the clock. 2 sugars, no rush at all. This is enough. I stir it like I'm thinking something deep, but really I'm just watching the swirl. There's something in the spiral, almost keeps you from unraveling into the world. The neighbor's car starts up, they're gone by 8. They got ambition, I respect the grind, but I got 2 sugars and a better fate. At least until I finish, then I'll find. No rush, no race, I earned this quiet morning. The day will start itself, it always does, without me warning. 2 sugars, no rush, no rush. The morning can wait, it's got nowhere to be. 2 sugars, no rush, no rush. Just me and the light having coffee for free. Nobody's timing me, nobody's watching the clock. 2 sugars, no rush, no rush at all. This is enough. You know there are people who drink it black, and I admire them, I really do. But I'm a 2 sugars on the couch type, and I think that's pretty close to the truth. Pretty close. Yeah. The cup is cooler now, I take it anyway. Cold coffee still tastes like I chose this. The morning stretched itself into the day, and somewhere in that stretch I found my thesis. That slowness isn't laziness, it's craft. That silence isn't empty, it's composed. That 2 sugars isn't too much, it's just the exact amount of sweet the morning knows. No rush, no race, the best things never hurry. 2 sugars deep, and I'm already done with worry. 2 sugars, no rush, no rush. The morning can wait, it's got nowhere to be. 2 sugars, no rush, no rush. Just me and the light having coffee for free. Nobody's timing me, nobody's watching the clock. 2 sugars, no rush, no rush at all. This is enough. No rush, no rush. 2 sugars and a Sunday soul. Sunday soul. Even on a Monday, even on a Monday. The glass is cold, but the light came through anyway. Like it picked the lock and let itself inside. I got 1 elbow on the sill, 1 foot in yesterday, and somewhere in between I'm doing fine. The clouds are doing something I can't name, not threatening, just thinking out loud up there. My coffee leaves a ring on the painted frame, a small brown note that says I was here. I'm not reading the news today, I'm reading the sky instead. It's got a better headline anyway, and nothing that I dread. Windowsill weather, windowsill, the kind that doesn't ask you to decide. Windowsill weather, just watching, half inside, half somewhere else tonight. The day is writing itself out there, and I'm taking my sweet time. Windowsill weather, windowsill, and I'm doing just fine. A pigeon lands like it owns the ledge, fair enough, it probably does by now. A nod at it, it nods at nothing back. We've got an understanding, me and that bird somehow. The street below is doing all its thing. Someone's late, someone's early, someone's lost. I watch it all like a movie with no plot, and somehow that's the best one I have watched. I'm not solving anything today, I'm just letting it pass. The world outside can do its thing, I got my hands around this glass. Windowsill weather, windowsill, the kind that doesn't ask you to decide. Windowsill weather, watching half inside, half somewhere else inside. The day is writing itself out there, and I'm taking my sweet time. Windowsill weather, windowsill, and I'm doing just fine. Some mornings you don't need a plan. Some mornings the window is enough. Just the light doing its thing on the floor, and the feeling that the day isn't something to conquer. It's something to walk into slowly. Slowly. My coffee's gone, but I'm still standing here, watching the neighbor's dog decide on a tree. There's something almost holy in the ordinary, the way the morning just keeps being free. And maybe this is all that I was owed, a window and a weather and a Wednesday, a moment where the world just paused and glowed and asked for nothing back, not even a maybe. I'm not rushing out just yet, the sill still has my weight. The sky's not done with what it's saying, and honestly, neither am I, so I'll wait. Windowsill weather, windowsill, the kind that doesn't ask you to decide. Windowsill weather, just watching half inside, half somewhere else inside. The day is writing itself out there, and I'm taking my sweet time. Windowsill weather, and I'm doing just fine. Just the window, just the window, just the light on the floor, just the weather being weather, and me wanting nothing more. Yeah. Keys check, wallet check, hair's doing something I'll call intentional. Phone charge to 60, that's enough. I've stopped pretending I need 100. Laced up, stepped out, door clicked shut. The morning air just said, oh, you're serious. I fixed my collar for nobody and felt like everybody noticed. Something about today just fits, like the universe hemmed my sleeves. I don't know what's coming next, but I'm dressed for it at least. Shoes on the right feet, and that's already more than yesterday. Shoes on the right feet, let's go. Small win, big energy, I'll take it any day. I'm not waiting on a sign, I'm the sign. Walking out the door, shoes on the right feet, who could ask for more? There's a version of me that hits snooze till noon. I respect him, but today's not his. Today belongs to the one who found matching socks and considered that a thesis. The elevator opened just as I arrived. The coffee place had no line. I'm not saying the cosmos aligned for me, but I'm not saying that either. Something about today just clicks, like every small thing tipped my way. I'm not superstitious, but I'm also absolutely superstitious today. Shoes on the right feet, and that's already more than yesterday. Shoes on the right feet, let's go. Small win, big energy, I'll take it any day. I'm not waiting on a sign, I'm the sign. Walking out the door, shoes on the right feet, who could ask for more? Jacket on, chin up, playlist loaded, volume up. I bet the bad days can wait. 'cause wait. Today's not the date, I got places to be, and I'm all for it. Shoes on the right feet, who could ask for more? Jacket on, chin up, playlist loaded, volume up. I bet the bad days can wait. Today's not the date, I got places to be, and I'm all for it. Shoes on the right feet, who could ask for more? Jacket on, chin up, playlist loaded, volume up. I bet the bad days can wait. Today's not the date, I got places to be, and I'm all just like that.
Yeah. Nobody planned it. Yeah. Nobody planned it. Nobody called ahead. 1 minute we're just sitting next, we're gone. Something about the way you said that thing, and now I'm 3 minutes into laughing at the ceiling. I don't even know whose fault it was. Yours probably, it's usually yours. But I was thinking it too, I'll give you that. So we'll split the blame and keep the score. Some things don't need a reason. Some rooms just know the time. And some people walk in already and the whole place starts smiling. Somebody laugh first, and then the whole table went. Somebody laugh first, couldn't help it. Nobody remembers how it started, and that's the best. The kind of laugh that makes you hold your stomach, borrowing it from people next to you. Somebody laugh first, somebody laughed, and that somebody was probably you. We're supposed to be talking about something serious. It's right there on the table getting cold, but you made a face, you know, the one you made, and everything important got put on hold. I tried to hold it in, I really did. 2 seconds, maybe 3, personal best. But you were already gone, and I was gone, and the serious things survived. We just needed that rest. Some moments don't need saving, some jokes don't need explaining. Some people in your life are just permanently entertaining. Somebody laugh first, and then the whole table went. Somebody laugh first, couldn't help it. Nobody remembers how it started, and that's the best. The kind of laugh that makes you hold your stomach, borrowing it from people next to you. Somebody laugh first, somebody laughed, and that somebody was probably you. And the thing is, it wasn't even that funny. Objectively, on paper, it's maybe a 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10! But with you, with this table, with this exact Tuesday afternoon light coming through that window, it was the funniest thing that has ever happened to anyone in the history of having lunch. Ever in history! Settled somewhere. We finally settled somewhere.
Yeah. Left foot, right foot, crack in the sidewalk. Dodge the stroller, not at the guy with the dog. Something's playing in my ears that I can't explain, but my feet already figured out the tempo. Green light across the city, exhale. Someone's frying something 2 floors up. The scaffolding is dripping, but I don't mind. I got a baseline and an hour and nowhere to rush. Pavement has rhythm, has rhythm. If you walk slow enough to feel it move. Listen, the city's bending on it, I'm just catching on to. Every crack and every corner's got a cue. Every stranger's got a step that's almost synced to you. Pavement has a rhythm, and today, so do I. Construction drill 2 blocks east on the 1. A pigeon takes the 2 and 3. Some kid is bouncing the ball off a wall, and honestly, that's the best drummer I've heard all week. I turn the corner and the wind picks up like the track just hit the pre-chorus right on time. I flip my collar up, I don't look back. The city wrote the song and I'm the hook. Pavement has rhythm, has rhythm. If you walk slow enough to feel it move. Every crack and just walk, don't stop. The beat was always underneath your feet. You don't find the rhythm, you remember it. Yeah. There's a man selling mangoes on the median. He's been there since the city was a village, probably. We make eye contact for half a second. He nods, I nod, that was a whole conversation. Somewhere between his cart and my corner, I realize I've been smiling for 3 blocks. Didn't plan it, didn't earn it, didn't ask. The pavement just handed it to me. Pavement has rhythm, has rhythm. If you walk slow enough to feel it move. Pavement has a rhythm, the city knows. The city's in and on it, I'm just catching on to every crack, every corner's got a cue. Every stranger's got a step that's almost sing to you. Pavement has a rhythm, and today, so do I. Footsteps fading, left foot, right foot, still moving, still moving, still moving. Still moving. Yeah. The cursor blinks like it's waiting on me. Fair, I've been waiting on it too. There's a half-drunk glass of something on my left and 17 tabs I'll never get back to. I write a line, delete it, write it again. Slightly different, probably the same, but somewhere in the deleting something shifts, like the room just quietly changed its name. Not there yet, but close. I can feel it in the wall. Something's warming up, something's down the hall. Somewhere between thinking and making, between thinking. There's a place I go that has no address. Somewhere between thinking and making, right there. The best version of me sets up and rests. No noise, no proving, no performing for the room. Just the work and the wanting in the afternoon. Somewhere between thinking and making, I live there, I live there. I live there. An hour passed, I only know because the light moved. It does that when you're not watching the clock. The page has something on it now, not perfect, but it wasn't there before, and that's a lie. There's a specific silence that creators people know, where the outside world forgets to interrupt. I found it somewhere around the second hour, between the almost gave up and the suddenly unstuck. Not forced, just found the way a melody arrives. Not chased, just circled till the moment it decides. Somewhere between thinking and making, between thinking. There's a place I go that has no address. Somewhere between thinking and making, right there. The best version of me sets up and rests. No noise, no proving, no performing for the room. Just the work and the wanting in the afternoon. Somewhere between thinking and making, I live there, I live there. You can't force it, you just show up, make a space, and trust the space. I used to think creativity was lightning. Dramatic, loud, strikes once and leaves a scar. But it's more like water finding its own level. It goes where you make room. That's all. That's all it ever was. That's all. The light is lower now, the room is golden. I've been in here long enough to earn that glow. There's something on the page that wasn't yesterday's, and I don't fully know yet what I know. But that's the thing about the making. You finish and you find out what you meant. The thinking and the making were the same road, and being lost was part of how I went. Still here, still warm, still in that unnamed place, still mine, still forming, still finding its own face somewhere between thinking and making. Between thinking, there's a place I go that has no address. Somewhere between thinking and making, right there. Best version of me sets up and rests. No noise, no proving, no performing for the room, just the work and the wanting in the afternoon. Somewhere between thinking and making, I live there. I lie there, still making, still somewhere in between. The thinking and the making, and everything in between.
Yeah, this one. The afternoon forgot to leave today. The afternoon forgot to leave today. It's just been sitting here like it owns the place. The shadows got long and then longer still, and I've been watching from my favorite chair. My phone's face down, I made the choice myself. The news can wait, it always can. There's a plant on the sill doing a slow thing, and I respect his whole entire plan. Nowhere to be till tomorrow, nothing I forgot. Just the light doing overtime and me grateful for the lot. Light stays longer now, stays longer, like the evening's learning how to take its time. Light stays longer now, golden, pouring through the window like it's finally mine. Yeah. Every dust particle, a tiny celebration. Every warm patch on the floor, an invitation. Light stays longer now, light stays, and so do I. I made something today, I don't know what to call it. A small creative thing that only I will see. But it exists now and it didn't this morning, and that's a kind of quiet victory. I'll probably forget it by the weekend, but right now we're sitting on the table looking proud, and the light is hitting it at just the angle that makes ordinary things seem somehow loud. No audience required, no caption needed here, just the afternoon approving of everything this year. Light stays longer now, stays longer, like the evening's learning how to take its time. Light stays longer now, golden, pouring through the window like it's finally mine. Yeah. And every dust particle, the tiny celebration. Every warm patch on the floor, an invitation. Light stays longer now, light stays, and so do I. You know that specific gold that only happens around 5, where everything looks like it's glad to be alive. I used to chase the big moments, the ones worth talking about at dinner. But this, just this, a Tuesday, some light, a window, this is the one I'll actually remember. Actually remember. The light is nearly amber now, almost gone, doing that last thing it does before it dips. One long slow exhale across the room, like the day's blowing me a kiss. And I catch it, yeah, I actually catch it. Stand up, stretch, look around the space. Everything exactly where I left it, everything exactly in its place. Nothing was supposed to happen, nothing had to, and somehow this became the afternoon I needed most. Who knew? Light stays longer now, stays longer, long, like the evening's learning how to take its time. Light stays longer now, so golden, going through the window like it's finally mine. celebration. Every warm patch on the floor an invitation. Light stays longer now. Light stays, and so do I. Golden hour, golden hour. Stay a little longer, just a little longer. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this one. The afternoon forgot to leave today. It's just been sitting here like it owns the place. The shadows got long and longer still, and I've been watching from my favorite chair. My phone's face down, I made the choice myself. The news can wait, it always can. There's a plan on the sill doing its slow thing, and I respect this whole entire plan. Nowhere to be till tomorrow, nothing I forgot. Just the light doing overtime and me grateful for the light. Light stays longer, now stays longer. Like the evening's learning how to take its time. Light stays longer now, so golden. Pouring through the window like it's finally mine. Every dust particle, a tiny celebration. Every warm patch on the floor, an invitation. Light stays longer now. Light stays, and so do I. Golden hour, stay a little longer, just a little longer. Yeah, just like that.
My shoulders dropped somewhere around 4. I didn't notice till they were already down. There's ink on my hand from something I made, and I'm wearing it like a small proud crown. The desk is evidence of an entire day. Half a thought, a sticky note, a cold cup. But the thing I came here to build, it's built, and that changes the whole mess of giving up. Not empty or not beaten through, there's a difference. And today my body finally knew the good kind of tired, good kind, where your bones remember what they did today. The good kind of tired, earned and not the kind that steals, the kind that pays. Every heavy eye, every aching good, every I'll sit down just for a minute. Understood, the good kind of tired, good kind of tired, feels like enough. I stretched my arms and something clicked and popped. The percussion of a body that showed up. I've been here since the morning, had no color, and now the evening's doing its warm stuff. There's a version of done that feels like failure, and a version that feels like landing a plane. Today was the second one. I touched the ground and I'd take off and do it all again. Not drained, deposited, not lost, returned. There's a difference, and today I finally learned the good kind of tired, good kind, where your bones remember what they did today. The good kind of tired, earned it, not the kind that steals, the kind that pays. Every heavy eye, every aching good, every I'll sit down just for a minute. Understood, the good kind of tired, good kind of tired, feels like enough. Showed up, did the work, didn't wait for the feeling. Made the feeling, made it, yeah. And now the tired is a trophy, not a wound. The day used me well, and I let it I'll shower and I'll eat something real and probably be asleep before I plan. But right now I just wanna sit inside this Pacific tire just as long as I can, because tomorrow's version of me will forget how today felt when it was finally done. So I'm staying in this chair another minute just to let the good kind of tire run. Not finished resting, not over full. This is what the day feels like when you actually pull the good kind of tire. Good kind. Where your bones remember what they did today. The good kind of tired. Earned it, not the kind that steals, the kind that pays. Every heavy eye, every aching good. Every I'll sit down just for a minute. Understood. The good kind of tired. Good kind of tired. Feels like enough. Good kind. Good kind. Good kind. Good kind of tired. So tired. The best kind. Earned it.
All right, let's count it up. The morning asked a lot and I showed up. Not perfectly, but fully, and that counts. I spilled something, fixed something, lost an hour. Found it later hiding in the couch. Had a conversation that went longer than expected in the best way, the kind that fills a room. Ate lunch like I deserved it, which I didn't. Watch the afternoon become the evening too soon. Not every day writes itself clean. Some pages have crossed out lines, but when I read it back tonight, it reads surprisingly fine. Everything I needed today was already somewhere in the day. Everything I needed today, it was there, hiding in the small and ordinary way. The coffee in the corner and the accidental laugh, the almost missed connection on the second half. Everything I needed today, everything was enough. I didn't change the world, I changed the room. Rearranged one thought that had been stuck. Sent a message that I've been sitting on for weeks and felt the specific weightlessness of that. Somebody said my name like they were glad about it. I filed that under things I won't forget. The sky did something purple over the buildings, and I called it bare minimum. And yet, not every win announces itself. Some arrive without a sound, but by the time the day is folded, look at everything I found. Everything I needed today was already somewhere in the day. Everything I needed today, it was there, hiding in the small and ordinary way. The coffee in the corner and the accidental laugh, the almost missed connection on the second half. Everything I needed today, everything was enough. Not the big day, not the one for the story, just a regular human Tuesday, doing regular human glory. Regular glory. That's it. And maybe that's the whole thing. Maybe that was always the whole thing. Always was. Not the mountain, just the walking. Just the walking. Not the ending, just the day. 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 I'm sitting with the window cracked. It's cool now. The kind of cool that makes a room feel earned. There's a version of this day I could have wasted. Instead I used it and they used me back in return. No trophies, no announcements, no big finish, just a body that showed up and a mind that stayed. And somewhere in the ordinary Tuesday. Everything I needed got quietly paid. Not the year's best chapter, maybe not even the weeks, but I read every line of today and liked what I found between. Everything I needed today, was already somewhere in the day. Everything I needed today, it was there, right there, hiding in the small and ordinary way. Oh, the coffee in the corner and the accidental laugh, the almost missed connection on the second half. Everything I needed today, everything I needed was enough. More than enough. And that's the thing. Everything. Everything. Right there in the ordinary. Everything I needed was already there. Already there. Yeah, good day.